Greetings, fellow CI stalkers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 115 of Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch. So the recap is pretty straightforward. For a large portion of last stream, we were hosting prisoners here, and we finally turned them in. Finally. So let's find that quest so that you're familiar. It would be guarding for Fleeb, and we got 45 Luciferium as a result. We brought the Luciferium and everybody that was at the outpost, primarily just Viper, back home. So here's the Luciferium that we have. We have been installing advanced bionic eyes into our shooters and healing enhancers and limbs and basically becoming inhuman as much as we can. Right at the end of last episode, there was a offer here. Allies with enemies. So Mariana Duquette wants me to guard 2 ferals, and this is the reward. I believe we voted that the top offer was going to be the one accepted. But, yeah, the top offer was going to be the one accepted. And the kicker is we have to fight about 320 tribals as a result. So that's what's going to kick off this stream, as was indicated in the announcements. Lots of bloodshed. And then after that, we're hoping to build the ship reactor and have even more bloodshed. So this is going to be a stream of just unbelievable amounts of bloodshed, I think. So what I'm going to do is try to get as many of these bionic healing enhancers and eyes installed before we kick off these mega raids. I have 3 days to accept this. So let me update the focus. Accept the mega raid quest for reward 1 is the current focus. I guess that's fine. I'll leave that there. But what I'll be doing is I'll be doing surgeries just as fast as I possibly can. And welcome all. Welcome, welcome. NPR fanboy. What a name. Thank you for the sub. Guero, thanks for the bits. And Kellyan, thanks for the resub. Full year to you. 1 year hype. Need some sort of like 1 year badge or something. Well, I guess there is a badge, right? So currently I think the external temperature is too cold to call in allies. Yeah, I won't be able to call in allies, and we're heading deeper into the winter. So when we accept these tribal quests, we have no backup. No one's coming for us. No one's going to help us. It's us versus them. And that's probably how I like it. All right, Mama Raptor, can you do the surgeries? So Viper is getting his advanced bionic eye, and I'm going to double check, but I believe every shooter now with Viper's advanced bionic eye, every shooter has at least one. Glitch wants to know how many people he has killed. Glitch, you probably have not killed too many because you're a Psycaster and it doesn't really count. So you've killed 110. Shredder, 445. What's funny is, I don't think Cheese is here because it's really ridiculously early in Australia right now. But he's always like, oh man, I want to like go on adventures and attack people. And he has the most kills. It's obviously because of his feral crank gun here, without a doubt. But Mallet's pretty short on his heals, and then there's a big gap, almost 100 kill gap for Slash, Raptor, Cowley, and others. So there's the kill list there. Interestingly enough, Marauder, you are the fastest runner? How is that possible? You're faster than Mallet? Hang on, so Mallet, you're moving it 9-2. Yeah, he's faster. Okay, all right. I don't get why yet. Is it the synthetic heart? No, we all have synthetic hearts. Oh, it's the light modifier. Mallet must be in the... Yeah, Mallet's not in the dark. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter as long as everybody is fast, right? So here's the second surgery we have some other healing answers. So let's figure out, well, first, let's count the eyes, right? So we've got 1, 2, Viper's getting it right now, Raptor, Mallet, Apoleus, Cowley, Islotus, Marauder, Ven, Ducks. Yes, all shooters have eyes. Good. I was right about that. A Mad Snow Hare. Oh, what will we ever do? Get the Holy Hand Grenade. Then, for the healing enhancers, Viper just got his, so we are up to Mallet's healing enhancer, I believe. So I'm going to hook him up with that. And this is so that we recover from the reactor raids quickly. So that if we get injured, we bounce back rapidly, that we don't have downtime where we're vulnerable. So that's what's important here. So I'll be doing Mallet's and Islotus's operations. And we have 3 more healing enhancers to make, which, oh, here's even another one. Wow, we are really making these quickly. Which indicates that we're nearly done with the healing enhancers. Zaleb, this one's yours. And Eli didn't botch that, nor did Mallet. That's good. It's very, very good. And there's Lebs. So now all that's left is Fangface, Amber's, Barbara, and Eli. So we have 4 left to make. I might need to kick that up by 1. We'll see. After the healing enhancers, I don't really know what Bionic's left to do. But we do have sort of the option of either A, stopping with the Bionics and focusing more on the ship, because the ship uses the same sort of resources, right? They use plasteel, etc., etc. Or B, just keep doing the Bionics anyway. Oh, this is on the other map tile. Yeah, I can fully and 100% ignore that. It's not going to be a problem for us. Oh, there is another healing enhancer. So, yeah, whether we invest further in stone skins, coagulators, etc., or we just are happy with what we currently have and fight with the improvements that we've made, I'll poll you guys in just a few minutes for people to arrive. You know, oh, we also have the raffle me. I forgot that. So let's kick that off too to the early birds. So here we go. Raffle timer's up. Bubble Quinn, thanks 3 sub, and welcome. So all you gotta do to be eligible in this raffle that's above my head is to type in chat and be a sub, and we'll get that going. Oh, Ducks versus Hares. My money was on Ducks the whole time. With any luck, we'll find some underground materials like plasteel. That's what we've been really holding out for. So far we've just found steel, gold, and uranium. Uranium's not terrible, but I have a massive abundance of it. So, in order to be eligible for this raffle, here's what I'll do, is should we keep making bionics and synthetics? Or bionic and synthetic body parts. And this way you can either vote yes, no, 1, 2, whatever it is, and be eligible. Animal flu! Oh boy. Y'all got animal flu. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of herbal meds, so I'm just going to give them herbal meds to keep them afloat. Another thing I have to be careful of is it seems like I have used up all of my rice for chem fuel, so I'm going to hold off on that. Freezing or pausing the chem fuel from rice for a bit, just to catch up. And Apoleus just got a shoot frenzy. Nice. So Amber's, this is your healing enhancer. And Barbara, this is yours. And I believe this is the last one. I'll double check. So here's the Jico Animal Farmer. Bloodlust and Greedy Animal Farmer. Is this going to be the first raider that actually does damage to our base or a trade outpost? No, they don't. Fail. All right, I'm going to quickly whip through the roster here and make sure everybody has healing enhancers. Minus Eli, because Eli is the only one that I know left to grab one. Yep, Eli is the only one. So this is the dead last healing enhancer that we need, and then everyone is going to be healing at an accelerated rate, which is great for reactor raids and mega raids. Keep in mind that the mega raid is only 2.7 days out. This is a very close poll. So vote if you haven't. So if you're curious what is left, potentially left for... Oh, we're still making Locust Armor. Potentially left for what to craft up in terms of enhancements. Coagulators help make you bleed slower. Immunoenhancers wouldn't be terrible if we got infected, but medicine could usually offset that pretty well. Circadian assistants allow you to go with less sleep, so that also could be useful. We also have the Stone Skin, Tough Skin, Armor Skin glands. And that's probably the most obvious ones to do. The other one that we could do is to make sure that all of our brawlers have at least one bionic arm for increased manipulation speed. So right now, Moles does not. The exoskeleton suits count for a bit, because that's 25% manipulation, but arms, like the one that Amber's has, is 35%. So that's something else we could do, is to try to get advanced bionic arms, one per brawler, much the way that we did advanced bionic eyes, one per shooter. So that's another possible bionic route to go. Who needs immunoenhancers when you have Lucy? Not only just Lucy, but also like synthetic organs, because synthetic livers and kidneys help with blood filtration, and synthetic hearts help with blood pumping. So that's going to help you recover from whatever it is that ailed you. Oh. That's a bummer. Okay, so there was 2 healing enhancers being queued up. I'm going to have Apuleius forced work here so that we don't make another one, because there was multiples in progress, I think. And you guys say yes. Or rather, that was the raffle timer, so we'll go with yes. Dogman. Very strange name for a bison, but sure. Dogman the Bison. Congrats. What bionic synthetic body parts to make? Arms for brawlers, coagulators, armor, stone, glands. We also had, I'm not going to do the immuno enhancers. So synth kidneys, synth livers, and I definitely spelled synth wrong. I guess it doesn't really matter. Synth kidneys, synth livers, and I'm just going to call them sleep accelerators just to make it obvious. So I think this is kind of the option here. This is the list that would be sensible for us to work on. How much plasteel to make the ship? So this reactor alone is 280. We right now have 541. And then each one of these is 40, so that's 160 plus 280 plus each engine, which is 140 apiece, plus the core and the sensor cluster. These don't directly cost plasteel, but they cost advanced components, which are made of plasteel. And then every single casket that we make will also indirectly cost plasteel due to the advanced components. So we aren't going to really be able to make it without without mining some additional plasteel. So we could either get plasteel by going to the lumps that we've detected and skip home. Now that we have 2 skippers, it's actually pretty easy to do because all I'd have to do is pod one of my miners there to start mining it, and then when I want to send all the animals, I'll have Mallet skip them there with Glitch, and then Glitch skip everybody home, and then we're just not going to spend a lot of time running around or whatever. Hey, we have an inspired creativity with moles. Yes. I have a lot of slate blocks, so I'm gonna make a Wendigo and monument out of the slate blocks. I'm a little tempted to make it out of silver. Oh boy. Yeah. I won't. I'll make it out of slate. Alright, Ms. Moles. Holy moly. Let's get you going, and I'll start a prediction in just a second about the quality of this. So, for reference, she is an Art 13. And here we go. Let me type this up. What will the quality of the art be? This is going to be really straightforward. Legendary or not legendary? I don't have enough gold to do it in gold. I would need 4,000 gold. So I can really only do it with stone blocks or silver. And it looks like you guys want arms for brawlers. So let me start working on that. For moles, that's going to be from scratch. I don't think I'm going to get many of these arms for brawlers or really any of the additional body parts before we have to deal with the, except the raid. So, Bionic Arm, and then Advanced Bionic Arm. And this is going to be a lot of resources, for sure. Callie has a work frenzy, and I found some more uranium, which is great, but not great. Should I go to a plasteel lump? Yes or no? Should I also bother to try to get to the lumps? I have 2 lumps out here. I've got these 2 detected. And with double skippers, it would be relatively easy to do it. Can this stupid raider just go away? I'm tired of the combat music. Ajiko, just buzz off. Dude, you're gonna fail. There's no one to even hurt here, so all you're doing is being annoying. Looks to me like we are at a severe lack of advanced components. I have 3. Where are they? Oh, here they are. And we're making more locust armor anyway. Okay, finally, the pirate has given up and is leaving. That was like 1 full day of him bashing random monuments that I claimed and doing nothing as far as I could tell. Yeah, base is literally untouched. Actually kind of funny. Alright, so we'll just keep making the locust armor as well. There's a lot of requirements for plasteel and advanced components, which is kind of expensive. What do you make? Apoleus. You're making advanced components. Okay, that's fine. One of the things I should probably do is to put advanced components here as well to share with the bench with the gold so that we don't have to run so far. And you guys do want me to go to the plasteel lumps, so who's my miners? We've got Mallet, but Mallet can't be the one to do it. So Ven and Fangface would be the obvious choices. I wonder if they both can fit in a pod together. They can't by 1 kilogram. Or 0.3 kilograms. That is ridiculous. What can I do to lighten them up? Monoswords, okay, that's not gonna... I'll do 2 pods. I don't have to cheap out on it. So, Fangface and Ven, you are going to bring some fine meals, and that's really about all I need to bring, I think. Alright, off you go. The reason I can't go with Mallet is he has to be the one to either far skip everyone home or far skip the hauling animals there. So, it has to be anyone but. And we'll just go to the further one, because distance doesn't really matter when you are potting. Do either of them need Lucy? No, I don't think so. And if they do, I probably won't be here too long anyway. So what's the ambush? Come on. Yeah, neither are Lucy needers. Come on, ambush me. Tribes people were ambushed by this idiot. Oh boy. Rip to you. Yeah, in general, the people that have daily Lucy requirements are also told to carry Lucy on them, which apparently not my Lucy people are doing. They're supposed to keep it in their inventory. I don't know why Raptor doesn't. Let's see if Viper has been doing that. Yeah, Viper's been doing it. Mallet hasn't. I don't know. They should be, but I guess they're choosing not to. Seems strange. It's not very much plasteel. You know, it isn't. But it's more than the 0 that we have back home to mine up, so. I like how this guy decides to go to cover. Okay, I'll just stalk you until you're dead. Yep, you're dead. And sleeping spots. Cool. That was very, very easy. Let me hide that poll. You all voted yes. So I've got about 2 days before I have to accept the quest. We are starting with the Bionic Arms. I'm probably not going to install the Bionic Arms with 1 day left in that quest, because I'm going to need to not have the health status effects of, you know... the other thing I want to do is to set up the prison. This quest, of course, has me guarding 2 prisoners. So we'll get a second prison down. And these guys don't have a light source. It's too bad that Mallet's the one that has far skip, because he would have been a really powerful person to send, because he could, you know, psycast whoever's ambushing, and then he can far skip, and he has the ability to cast light and all that, but oh well. Man, I feel like we're making a lot of Locust Armor. It's due until we have 2 really, really good condition Locust Armor, and apparently that's a tall order. Make sure, yeah, Viper's on the right zoning. Another thing that's been happening a lot, and I guess now that Viper's home, Viper, you can be responsible for cleaning up the snow. But we've been getting attacked quite a lot by mechanoid clusters, and they have been dirtying up my snow. In fact, it's going to be really, really easy to clean the snow, because we have a ridiculously high percentage of our people that are home right now idle. So this gives them... This actually serves 2 purposes. One, because when you are cooped up indoors, that can cause mood penalties. So one of the odd benefits of cleaning the snow like this is it allows people to fulfill their outdoor needs if they've been cooped up a long time. So I don't know. I know it seems strange that I clean snow, but it's one of the ways to get out and about. And it looks like almost everybody's doing it. It's trendy. Very trendy. Probably wouldn't hurt in the future to send bedrolls just so that we sleep faster. Not that we need to sleep bedrolls. Just watch out for yellow snow. Yep. So the advanced bionic arms here cost 5 advanced components, which is it's a relatively tall order. Which is why it's going to be slow to get all of them, but that's okay. Come on, wake up now. Wake up now. Quest has a day and a half left. I don't even think I'm going to get one arm before we kick the quest off. And we'll see what 320 tribals or something like 320 tribals. I'm not exactly sure how many they're going to send. We'll see how absolutely trashed our snow tile becomes as a result. I'm sure it's going to be something to behold. All right, Mallet, let's get you and all of the... I don't need them all, but some of the bison, a few more meals, and rice. It looks like we had a rice harvest because I had like 50 rice a second ago. And this is so that I can actually carry the plasteel home because you can't far skip encumbered. So if I want to be able to bring this, bring all of this plasteel home, I need to have the ability to carry it, hence the bison. So Mallet's gonna far skip over there, and then far skip home. Oh, blood-soaked jade found at a grand? Okay, please, could you find anything useful? Blood-soaked jade would be great. But I really, you know what I really want. There we go, that's what I really want, plasteel. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is the... It is one of the smallest nodes of plasteel I've ever seen in my life, but it will do. It'll do. So I'm setting it up so that I keep it guarded-ish, so that the drills don't break, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sending them with a unstable power cell, one of these spare unstable power cells, so that we can not run cables. It wouldn't be that hard to run cables actually for this one, because I bet I have cable. Yeah, for this one I'm just gonna run cables because I have cables so close. But in the future, I'll do unstable power cells. One of the reasons why it's a slightly larger building is just for the claustrophobia, because that is a thing. Trying to keep my Wendigo happy as they mine. All right, so there it is. We'll start really ramping up our plasteel. So I'm excited about that. Mallet should be on his way out the map tile now. Or not. Why are you taking so long? What do you even... There we go. I can add a heater if it's needed. And then we'll also want to add a light. See if I have a spare light. It doesn't look like I'm an installed light. I'll do a dark lamp, though. I don't know why, but I'll just do it anyway. Something fun. So I think by the time that... so one of the issues with this quest now is I'm going to be using up a considerable amount of my psychic psycast powers. Getting them there, getting them home. Oh, you know what? Glitch should be joining. Baby Rad for 2022. Thanks. And Johnny RD, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hey! Thank you for the host as well. You were playing Cuphead. Ah, sweet. I like the retro style of Cuphead. I don't recognize your name, so was it just random that you decided to host? A viewer suggestion? Something like that? So here's our first advanced bionic arm. Let's give it to Moles, one of our original 5. Tried to raid, but it couldn't get it to work. Yeah, sometimes raids just like bug out. It's pretty typical, sadly. So Mallet, skip you there. And then reform the caravan. I'm gonna leave the package survival moose because they're vegetarian and we don't want it. But I will bring the Warmonger debt back. I definitely brought more animals than I needed. And then glitch, skip us home. Right into the hospital, of course. The one room that needs to stay absolutely sterile, and it's now full of corpses and bison. You suggested me. Well, thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. Hey, raid, host, it doesn't matter to me. Any little bit of love I appreciate. So welcome. Are you familiar with RimWorld? Are your viewers familiar with RimWorld? Or you need the compressed TLDR? I'm happy with either. I'm gonna fix one of my shelves here. Moles, did you get that arm? Okay, so Moles has an advanced bionic arm. I'll have to start queuing up the other advanced bionic arms in a moment here, because obviously if you want all brawlers to have the arms, Moles isn't all brawlers. I know I don't need them for Zleb, because Zleb has those animal arms, so that's not going to be an issue. Okay, there we go. Now we have the advanced components on. You've watched tons of it, you haven't really played it. Well, alright, I don't need to explain too much. And Ron, thank you for gifting out a sub. So the About command kind of covers what this colony is about. Essentially, we are Wendigo, an Algonquin mythological creature that stalks and eats people. And that's exactly what we're doing. And we're really good at it. We are extraordinarily good at it. We have killed hundreds and thousands, I would say, at this point. The difficulty is the hardest default difficulty. So reviewing the scenario here, we've got losing is fun, rainy random, the hardest default, because obviously you can customize it to be even harder. And we are about to accept this quest here in about a day, which is defending against 320, 2 raids of 160 each tribals. So, lots of wholesale combat. I'm very eager for it. And then once that is over, we're actually doing the reactor raids. So this is going to be probably one of the bloodiest streams I'll have of RimWorld, I'd imagine. So for the other arms, Thingface needs one, Amber's does not, Barbara needs one, Eli does not. So we really only need 2 more arms. I feel like I'm constantly making this locust armor. Alright, there we go. So now we have the 2. Sweet. I really research the games I play. It's, I do my best. It really depends on available public knowledge. Some games have really complete and helpful wikis or guides on Steam and stuff like that. And then some games simply don't. Some games very easy to be in the weeds just because there's almost no knowledge base about it. And those games are hard for me to play because I have to sort of trial and error my way through proper gameplay, which is not always so easy. RimWorld, however, is not one of those games because I've been playing it for like 9 years and kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. We should have a feast before all that fresh meat arrives. You know, that's a wise idea. I will do that. I'm gonna have to just pick 12 people. I'm just gonna pick them at random because I don't want to pick favorites or anything. I'll leave the original 5 out. How's that sound? So, Moles, Glitch, Mallet, Raptor, Shredder, and I'll leave Viper out as well. Sorry, Viper. I love you, but I know you like to eat drugs more than meat, so... let's see if I can't have Glitch install his flesh collar in the reliquary before the ritual finishes off. And then another thing I really ought to do is Glitch and Mallet need to get their psi focus up. So I might even create a new zone called Tomb. I should have called it Meditate. And zone restrict them in there because they don't seem to be agreeing with me. They seem to be doing the wrong thing. Because their psi focuses are really low as a result of far skipping, 1 each. And I'm gonna need the psi focus against the, 300 tribals. Can't do a Yoda cam? Well, you can now. So here's my mascot, Mr. Yoda. And Cruzio, I see that you redeemed a pet tusk. I'll try. I gave her a holler. We'll see if she comes. This is Yoda, looking as dapper as ever. Oh, puppy treats too, huh? He's a real boy. I know he doesn't look all that real. I've definitely had comments on YouTube and Twitch of like, oh, I thought it was a stuffed animal behind you, and I was like, what is that? Tammy wants to join. Well, I hate Tammy. Sorry, Tammy. I'll let you join, but probably not the way you think. Yeah, definitely not the way you think you're joining. Hey, Viper, I know you missed out on that, that ritual. So... here, have some Tammy. This is for Bird Person. You know what? Let's sacrifice her. Let's ritualistically sacrifice her. I'm gonna rescue her. Hopefully she survives the bleeding out. I have T-minus 16 hours until I have to accept the quest. Don't worry, I won't forget. I'll even save skim if I do. Yoda's unusually awake today. Yeah, he is. He's comfortable, maybe. I don't know. I have 15 hours. Is Tammy gonna survive? I mean, if she dies, whatever, we'll eat her. Either way. Here, Raptor. Could you tend Tammy? Oh, bye. Yoda has floated away. Alright, Tammy, you heard up enough. I don't need to fix her entirely. So, arrest. And then I need to wake her up so that I can sacrifice her, because unconscious people can't be sacrificed. So the easiest way to do that is just to inject go juice into her chest for her not to feel the pain so that we can inflict more pain. Oh, she's no longer incapable of walking, you don't say. Public execution. Or Wendigo and Prime Slaughter. Probably the Prime Slaughter. Bye, Tammy. Yeah, that's a good question, Ron. What is your thoughts, dear hoster of the Cuphead? Did I ever play it? No, I actually haven't. I don't usually like side scrollers. They're just not my cup of tea. Okay, that was a terrible pun. They're not my honestly, cup of tea is the right phrase. So I've not played it. I've heard it's amazing. Hey, Shellbell. Thanks for the resub, and good morning to you. You're pregnant again. You also have the flu, but that's not my fault. And we also have our prosthetic trader flying overhead, which I'm going to want to trade with. And trade price improvement would be glitch. Aw, boring. Come on, everyone was in attendance. It was wonderful. I take deep offense to that. Alright. Redonning my flesh collar, and let's trade with the prosthesis people. And they literally have nothing. Dear Lord, there is not a single thing I want to trade with them. Okay. I might be able to trade off my Bionic or my Golden Eye, I guess. So I'll sell that. There. For 17 doll hairs, we have a Golden Eye. And then I'm going to be sticking Glitch back into the tomb so he meditates, because I have 8 hours until I accept this quest, and I need them as focused as possible. In fact, if I really need to, I could always risk the... I could almost risk doing Go Juice to, you know, speed it up. We'll see. Oh, looks like we're already burning Tammy's clothing, so I think Tammy is somewhere in this pile. Cool. Let's get another platter out here. 7 hours until I accept the quest. Let's wait as long as I can to try to use as much daylight as I can. Nice. And this should stay open. Yeah, we can't really have heart attacks because we all have fake hearts. We don't even have organic hearts anymore. So heart attack risk isn't the thing. It's really the addiction risk that I'm trying to avoid. Randall Thor, thanks for gifting out a sub. And cheers. May the bloodshed begin soon. Alrighty. 5 hours. RimWorld requires a lot of time and patience. One thing I will say about RimWorld is you can play it at a lower level, and that's not meant to be insulting in any way. You can play it like easier. Most people play it like as hard as they can possibly manage it, and my 2 cents on that is like it's really a story generating game. It's a storytelling game. So I really don't think it's best played on the hardest difficulty like I'm doing unless you have truly mastered it. I would really suggest people enjoying RimWorld on easier difficulties so that they're not constantly facing like the edge of the cliff type scenarios. That's honestly just from a RimWorld veteran who has thousands of hours in it, it's very enjoyable when you're not constantly beset by raiders. That's might not even be RimWorld's best mechanics. Do I really have no advanced components? Dang, I really don't. All right, let's, who's starving? Glitch? Oh, because you're not allowed out of there. That would be my fault. Let's allow you out now. And fix your schedules. I thought I had a night owl. Maybe I don't. And accept this quest. So here are my helpers, who I probably will not respect in any way, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to immediately get them killed. Let's just put them inside, behind our walls. Where's the prisoners? Do I not even know what this quest is about? I'm supposed to guard 2 prisoners. What? Where are they? This is my cannon fodder. I'm really confused. Oh, two of them I have to guard. Oh, okay. Who do I have to guard? This is so confusing. So they sent me 4 gunners and 2 that I need to protect, but who the hell is which? Okay, Whitaker and Wanda are the ones I need to guard. They just aren't prisoners. They're just, I need to protect them. But they don't have guns, so they're not gunners. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raffle these guys' names off, so let's do that. So these 2 here definitely should stay inside. And I'm just going to call them Protect for now. Wanda and Whitaker. And then if you type something in chat, I'll probably end up the raffle sooner than later because my guess is I'm going to be thrown into combat really soon. And, yeah, I'm not really going to have the time to raffle these off. It won't be a significant naming unless I kick this off soon. Oh, bye, Tusk. Perhaps force work for the art before the raids come? Yeah. It's not a terrible idea. Look at them steal all my beer. I don't think that she's going to manage to get it finished in time though. So let's kick this raffle off in 50 seconds. So it's misleading and I apologize. Durgolf Von Mexico, thank you for the follow. And Not That Bright, thanks for the follow as well. Oh, a Pet Tusk, sorry. Hi, puppy. Yeah, the raffle's for the temporary people. And in 20 seconds, I'll kick it off. So this is Tusk, for you newcomers to the channel. I've got 3 dogs. She's the fluffiest. All right, good luck, everybody. We have got done. Tumbling Satellite. I'm gonna protect you. You're gonna be one of my please guard. Tumbling Satellite doesn't all fit, so tumbling. And Pickerington. All right, you 2 are gonna be those that I protect. We've got Iscandia. JD. I knew you'd show up on the sea ice eventually. Randall Thor. And, oh, that's not rigged. Shield. Feels weird when you're not like a blade dancing swordsman. Well, there we are. Unfortunately for these 4, they're kind of cannon fodder. I really only need to protect Tumbling and Pickerington. And, whoa. We are not tending to them with Glitter World medicine. Come now. That is absurd. Let me fix that default. So, my own colonists, my imprisoned colonists, my enslaved colonists, colony animals, neutral. I guess these guys are like technically, they're technically my colonists. Temporary, I know, they're like guests, but it's very weird. What about work priorities? Oddly enough, the 2 that I'm guarding will want to work. The mercenaries don't. But I'm not going to let them work because I need to keep them alive. So just a little reminder about this quest here. The reward here is a Tech Prof Persona Core, which I have 0 use for, I think. I don't even have research benches anymore, so that's something I'm going to sell. Architect Leg, Glitter World Meds Plasteel, and I have to defend 2 raids of this, and they're only here for 17 hours, which means it's going to be back-to-back raids. There's really no way it wouldn't be back-to-back raids. So This prison, I guess, wasn't necessary. This is going to be for colonists. And we're going to give this to Tum Tum. And to Pickerington. If I could find them. There we are. And then the rest of the beds here, I do have one open bed, so that will go to Shield. And then, unfortunately, the rest of my guests are going to be sleeping on the floor. So, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you for tuning in to the Wendigos, which originally was streamed live January 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Discord has events and notifications that you can sign up for. Links to that can be found in the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Wendigos, and be safe out there.